When you've got a problem, think silicones. When you've got a question, think silicones. Because you see silicones by GE are unquestionably the answer. Fluids and rubber silicones,
resins, chemicals, silicones,
and RTV silicones from GE, they're unquestionably the answer. Heat resistant, flame resistant, cold resistant, water resistant, corona resistant too. Ozone resistant, sun resistant, shock and vibration resistant. Whatever you need, silicones can do. When you've got a problem, think silicones. When you've got a question, think silicones. Because you see silicones by GE are unquestionably the answer. First, let's see what we can see about the many uses of RTV. The furniture molding that you see here would not have been possible in yesteryear. But now with RTV, we've got those molds down cold. And vinyl shoes can also use a perfect mold. Silicones are just a must. They're also used on the lunar dust when man walked on the moon, picking up stones. The soles of his boots were made of silicones. As a construction sealant, it's really worth noting. For industrial roofs, it's weatherproof coating. It works on the tops of the big sports domes, for sealing and for caulking in motor homes.
Insulates the transformer on your TV set, makes custom ski boots the best you can get. It's the coating on your waistband to make your waistband hold.
Environmental coating to protect from hot and cold. When you've got a problem, think silicones. When you've got a question, think silicones. Because you see silicones by GE are unquestionably the answer.
Heat-cured rubber resins and chemical silicones. Seeing what they can do for you will surely change your tone.
On cables in places like nuclear plants, it's the perfect insulation. Holds back moisture, and corrosion holds back oxidation.
Baking pan release, non-toxic stuff for foods. Adhesives on freezer packages to fit your foodstuffs' moods. Electrical varnishes that won't wear off, and glass-belted tires too. Heat-proof seal for oven wrap that lets you see right through.
O-rings, baby bottle nipples to help you serve your baby's meals. Caulking for your tub or shower. Electric iron seal.
And as we traveled into space as part of Apollo's plan, silicone was used throughout.
Another giant step for man.
When you've got a problem, think silicones. When you've got a question, think silicones. Because you see silicones by GE are unquestionably the answer.
Now here are a few things you may not know about silicone fluids and where they go. They're used as a defoamer when your instant coffee boils. Also for textile dyeing, petroleum and cooking oils. It's the stabilizer in vinyl and latex foam. Furniture polish, shave and hand cream, it's in every corner of your home. Water repellents, aerosol sprays, the number is fantastic. The release agent for rubber, for metal and for plastic. Backing sheets on Band-Aids, grease for moving parts. Coating on oranges, opens milk cartons before the pouring starts. Pricing labels on a jar, you know how many you have seen. When you start using silicones, you'll find your roast is green.
When you've got a problem, think silicones. When you've got a question, think silicones. Because you see silicones by GE are unquestionably the answer. Maybe this will give you the proper silicone feel. Look how often they are used in your average automobile.
Polish, spark plug boots, and just to make it clearer, valve cover gasket, water pump seal, and it holds your outside mirror. Windshield wiper lube and starter clutch grease. disc brake grease, radiator hose, and rubber tire release.
And that crankshaft seal, heater hose, high temperature paint. When it comes to protecting a car, Silicone's a saint.
In electronic ignition cables, to make it work as it should, Silicones resist a temperature rise beneath the hood. Exhaust coating, front seal transmission, adhesive to secure parts. Silicones in every car from Cadillacs to Darts. And soon as bumpers shock absorbent, rotary engine seals, brake fluid and fan clutch grease for your set of wheels.
When you've got a problem, think Silicones. When you've got a question, think Silicones. Because you see, Silicones by GE are unquestionably